Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Happy Friday. It's Juli coming to you live from Laval. Thank you for tuning in on my page. Thank you for following me. Thank you for all the new people that are engaging with me on my page. Today, as promised, I have a very special guest to interview in live on my business page. Just aside from forgetting to say, for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Julieta. I am a digital business owner since over a year now, and by profession, I work as an engineer in construction. And today, I have the big honor to have live on my page a dear colleague of mine. She's a lady from Toronto, and she's an engineer as well. So I'm gonna just bring her in, not to make her wait and make you guys wait. And she's right here.
Hi. Hi, how are you?
How are you?
Good, thanks. Thanks for having me.
No, you are very, very welcome. Thank you for accepting with your busy schedule and everything. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, Neda, we do these interviews, right, to bring value to our viewers, our followers. So, why don't you introduce a little bit of yourself, what you do, what you did before? Are you still working? What's your occupation right now?
Yes, hi everyone. My name is Neda Behzadineh Ward. I live in Toronto, Canada. I do still work. I am an engineer and work in the construction industry. I started this business because I'm a mom. I have twins. They are 5.5 now. When I started this business, they were 4. And the reason I started this business is even though I love my job, I know it's very physically demanding and it's not something that you can do for many years to come. But one more important reason was that despite the fact that I work full time and my husband work full time, we never had any savings. So, and a lot of professionals are out there who are living their lives and, they have a good salary. I'm not saying we didn't have a good salary, but it's just never enough. The living expenses are very high. So I started looking for some options, just to make some extra couple of $1,000 every month. I looked into other options out there like Amazon, Shopify, this and that. I had some friends who were doing that already. And I realized it's a lot of work, it's a lot of investment, and the results are not really guaranteed. And then I found this opportunity, to be honest with you, by accident. I absolutely had no idea how much potential it had. It's a platform that has been around offline for 49 years and been around online for 5 years. And I was very skeptical at the beginning, but I decided to take a chance, and I registered to my mentor's website, watch a free webinar. Didn't like it the first time. I thought it's totally a scam. I was like 100% sure it's a scam. And then watch it the second time. I decided to give it one more chance. And the second time when I watched it, I was like, wow, this is it. This is it for me. And that's what really changed my family's life.
Wow, that's amazing. And have you found? Did you have previous experience on digital marketing or working online? When you found this, how did you manage that part? I don't know if you had or didn't have experience.
No, not at all. I never worked online. I didn't think, to be honest with you, I still like online is a lot of people think online businesses are scam. There's a lot of scams out there. I believe that, but not ours. Ours give T4. So if it's a scam, you don't get T4 with the scam business. And if you're in US, watching this from US, you get W9 or 1099. So regardless of what country you live, you will get a tax document. So it was very important for me that it's a tax registered business, and that's why I started doing it. But I had zero experience working online in the past.
Yes, that's great. And the one of the best things that we have in this business is we are taught how to work it, right? How to set it up, because we have an amazing training platform that helps us from A to Z, and a mentor. And Neda, you are a mentor and a coach at the same time, so you have both. You have the perfect combo, right? So, and what about the community? Did you find the people from only one background, or how was it in your case?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of people from different background, different ages, different countries. We have nurses, teachers, police officers.
Yes.
We have social workers, engineers, teachers, the stay-home moms. Doesn't matter what age you are or which country you live. This is the kind of a business you can definitely start and have. And that's the beauty of this business. It's an international business. You don't have to just run it in the country you live. You can run it in any country, which is amazing.
Yes. I'm gonna say hi to Zori. She's watching from California. She is in my community as a Latin business owner, so we talk a lot with her. Thank you, Zori, for watching.
That's nice.
Neda, you said when you watched the presentation, because we do live presentations each week, and actually you were there last night presenting,
Yes.
giving your testimony, sharing your journey with all the public. And what made you trust? As you said, you were skeptical. What made you trust in this business and not other, like you said, you looked at in Amazon, Shopify? What made you believe in this system when you decided to jump in?
Well, I talked about it with my sister. She told me, no, 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 it's totally a scam. Don't do it. And I shared it with one of my best friends. It was very important for me to know what he thinks about this business because I really, really believe in him. And it was very important for me that he validated. And he said, no, 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 Nera, that's totally a scam. Don't do it. These online businesses, you never know what they are about. And so I was very disappointed. And because when I saw the potential this business has to offer after you come to the 30-day trial, I had a glimpse of hope that this can change our family's life. But then I'm like, you know what? These people are telling me this is a scam, so maybe I shouldn't pursue it. But then my gut feeling kept telling me, keep pushing me forward. I just knew that there's something about this business. I have to check it out. And I talked to my husband, and luckily he was very on board. He said, now is the time to start an online business. 5 years from now is too late. And because of that, I started this. So my gut feeling and my husband were the ones. But there's a lot of people who have started this business and their husbands or wives have been skeptical. But then when they started seeing the results that their wives or husbands are making money, they joined as well. They're helping their spouse as well. So I totally get it when people say this is a scam. I completely understand, but this is not a scam business.
Yes, it's absolutely true what you're saying. And we have many that have started with a very skeptical husband, and then they turn around because they see the potential. And the 30-day trial that you just mentioned is it's really important because we've all started in with the same steps. We watch our live presentation that we have on Thursdays and Tuesdays, and then are joining our community. We have a 30-day risk-free trial. If you don't like what you see in the community, which most likely everybody does because that's where you see all the potential of this business. But if you don't, you just ask for your refund and that's it. No questions asked, and you continue. You turn the page and you do something else. But exactly, that's the same way I started. I started with some doubts in the system, but when I jumped in and I saw the potential, today we are 86,000 people
Yes.
in the community. When I
Yeah.
started, we were I think 27,000 a year
Yeah.
and some ago. So imagine, in this pandemic has, as bad as this has been for our business, it has been amazing in the sense of the growth that our digital business has had because people are looking for another ways of making money, and the ones
Yes.
that are lucky enough to find us, they jump in because they see the potential that this business has.
Yeah, absolutely. Like adding to that is like when people are, during pandemic are working from home, they see how comfortable it is to work from home and having income from home. That's why they start to do it like permanently, right? That's why they start looking for an online business that they can, do from home, and that's why there's so many online businesses that are flourishing because of pandemic. And the income potential is so amazing. You will be making way more than your salary, right? So why not, and it's ethical, it's legal, so absolutely yes.
It doesn't take away the effort that you have to put in because it's online, because some people think online, okay, I want results quick. nothing happens overnight. Nothing that's ethical, legal, and legit will happen overnight. You still have to put your effort. You still have to put your will to learn, because we do still have to learn how to use our system. But the potential is there, is real, and it has changed many people's lives. So
Yes.
that's what we're here for. And so we hope to bring value to your home as well with our testimony. Neda, I really want to thank you so much for your time.
No problem.
It's been a pleasure having you. And we're going to continue chatting in our little chats,
Yes,
business chats.
absolutely.
And I really appreciate your time, your testimony, and
No
thank
problem.
you so much.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you so much for having me. And for those of you who are watching this and are still, waiting to make a decision, don't wait any longer. Believe me, this business has helped me to sleep better at night. I was so stressed out, even though I have a job and I'm having a good salary. I'm not saying I have a bad salary, but it has been a blessing to not only my life, but thousands of lives around me. So definitely check it out. It's not by accident that you're watching this live from Julie's page. Just take that action, take that leap of faith, watch the free webinar, and if you're interested, come to the 30-day trial. It's 100% refundable. These people are not scam, just check it out. It will be the answer to your prayers if this is for you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
No problem. Have a good day.
See you soon.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye.
So people, there you have Neda's testimony. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you take action. If you're having doubts, if you're thinking about starting a digital business, I really encourage you to take a look. Have the faith that you think you need to have to start something new. Have the will to learn something new, because this is how we've all started, learning something new. And for me, it was completely new, but I did trust the system. I trust the training platform that we use, and this is the way that every single one of us business owners has learned to drive their business, if you want to call it in a certain way. So I hope you enjoyed this interview, and I will wish everybody a wonderful weekend, and see you next time. Bye.